Welcome to Flatlanders RV Travels. Today we are going to show you Moraine View State Recreational Area, share with you our time spent there, and give you a tour of the Gander Bay Campground. And as we're making our way into Moraine View, you're going to see on the left-hand side there is the dump station, and you want to be sure to stop there and fill up your fresh water tank. They do have potable water there. All the campsites in the campground are electric only. Moraine View Recreation Area is a state park operated by the Department of Natural Resources. We're going to go to the left here, and we're going to just follow this road all the way around Dawson Lake and just show you what the park has to offer. The park is a 1,687 acre recreation area, and it's located near LeRoy, Illinois. The park offers picnicking, camping, hiking, boating, hunting, fishing, and horseback riding. And off on the left-hand side is the park office. Sorry, I didn't get footage of that, but it's right there on the left-hand side back there. And here's a little glimpse of Dawson Lake. It's the centerpiece of the park. It's 158 acres. And the lake is an artificial reservoir built in 1962 and 1963. And off there on the right, there's a little access area. And then on the left-hand side, there's one of the picnic pavilions, and then a little parking area, I believe, for one of the trails. And we're just going to make our way around the lake. Coming up here on the right-hand side is the entrance to Gander Bay Campgrounds, and we're going to take a tour of that towards the end of this video. So you want to make sure you stay tuned for that. And up here on the right is some extra parking for the campgrounds. There's a little trail that goes into there. Also, I believe this was a tent campsite right there where the hammocks are hanging in the tree. And we're coming up to the lake where you can see it, and then another picnic shelter will be on the right-hand side. I believe they call this Honker's Island. I believe that's the island right there. But off on the left-hand side is the picnic pavilion. Then up here on the right-hand side, we're gonna make a turn, and we're gonna go down to the beach area. It's the Black Locust Beach. It's a picnic area, includes a public sandy beach where swimming is permitted from Memorial Day through Labor Day on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, as well on Memorial Day, 4th of July, and Labor Day. No alcohol or pets are allowed on the beach, and there are no lifeguards on duty. They also have vaulted toilets there. And the beach area is all fenced in. It's just some rules. And they also, looks like they have more vaulted toilets over there in the brown buildings. And now we're going to continue making our way around. They have these parking areas throughout the park that you can get out, park, and go view the lake. This park also provides 3 trails. The first trail is a half-mile called the Tanglewood Self-Guiding Nature Trail. The Tall Timber Trail is 1.5 miles. It's a backpack and hiking trail over moderate terrain. Also provides sites for primitive camping along its course. The Timber Point Handicap Trail is a half-mile long, gives opportunities for visitors with disabilities to enjoy the pleasures of the wood. Coming up here on the right-hand side is the road that you would take down to Timber Point. There's a picnic shelter down there, and that also is where the handicap trail is at as well. The road that we just passed there on the right-hand side will take you down to the Catfish Bay tent area. There is also horseback riding here. There's more than 10 miles of bridle paths on Timberlane Ridge Trail. Also, there is an equestrian campground available. Here we're going to make our way down to the concession stand area. There is a pavilion off to our left-hand side. There's quite a few picnic pavilions in the area, but we're going to make our way down to, there's the concession stand that has all been newly remodeled and renamed. And there is also a boat launch here as well. Next here we're going to show you the Moraine View restaurant. This restaurant has been newly remodeled. We're going to take you inside now to kind of show you what it looks like inside. We were here a couple of years ago and it was not near as nice as it is today. They do sell some wine and beer in there, which I was kind of surprised to see. And here's the menu. They do offer a breakfast from 8 to 11 a.m. They have a wrap, salads, melts, burgers. They have some specialties. They also offer fish fry on Fridays from 3 to 7. And they also offer desserts, or if you're just wanting a special treat to cool you off on a hot summer day, they offer shakes, sundaes, and ice cream cones. And here's just more of what it looks like on the inside. Very nice. Unfortunately, we did not eat down there, so I can't tell you how the food is. The restaurant also offers indoor or outdoor dining. Dawson Lake is one of the site's most popular activities, whether aboard a sailboat, kayak, or in a motorcraft of 10 horsepower or less. Presently on idle speed, no weight speed limits exist for boat motors more than 10 horsepower. You can also rent kayaks from them as well. And this is just a little bit more of the restaurant. There is also a 2-lane boat launch ramp and docking facilities as well.
Like that. I have all this set up. This is ready to go. And the spaghetti will be ready to go here in a second. Yeah, we're ready to go on the spaghetti.
That's probably what I'll have to do.
Wait, we're gonna
okay, it's happy hour.
Happy joy, joy, happy joy, joy.
Want me to go get it?
We never go hungry.
Hey, where's the whiskey?
Safe travels! Bye guys!
Until next time!
Safe travels! And then there's just us. Next here in the video, we are going to go through the campgrounds, Gander Bay, and this is the little registrations where you'll need to stop and check in. You can purchase bundles of firewood for $8 and also get a bag of ice for $3. There are 102 sites. They're all electric sites. They're $20 per night, and I believe they are all 30 amps. And being that they're just electric only, you'll have to make sure that you fill up your fresh water tanks before getting to your campsite. There are water spigots throughout the campgrounds that if you need to get more water, that you can. Now the campsites on the right hand side, they all start with the letter P, and that section is strictly on the outer circle of the campgrounds, and those are all reservable. The reservable sites are in section A, B, E, and F and P, and we're going to be coming up to F here. And I do have some of these campsites labeled with their site number, so you kind of get an idea of where they're at in the campgrounds. The campsites on the left-hand side are in section F. Some of them are kind of tight fitting, and the ones here on the left hand side have a really good view of the of the lake, and the ones on the right hand side definitely have a great view of the lake. They're right on the lake, but it is kind of tight and cramped in this particular section. So you have to decide whether you want the view and not worry about being so close to your neighbor, or if you don't want to be so close to your neighbor, you want to maybe pick a different section in the campgrounds to camp. And we're going to be coming up, making our way down. They do have a boat launch here, and I believe there is a pier sitting off there on the left hand side. They haven't put in for the season yet. We were here the very beginning of May, and I believe that section right there was section E. And then we're going to be coming up, like I said, section P is still going to be on the right hand side, the outer loop. We're going to make our way to the left here, and section E is going to be on the left and section D is on the right. Some of the sites are level, some of them aren't so much. Some of them go on a decline, going down, because kind of going down a hill right now. But as you can tell, there's a little more room in between the sites here. And I have to apologize if the video is a little shaky. Testing out a new thing. We just got a new e-bike, and I put my GoPro on the handlebars, and so I'm trying to get used to doing this, doing the campground tours on the e-bike. So this was my first video, and it's a little shaky at times, so I apologize for that. Next here we're going to be turning, and section C is on the left and section D will be on the right. And then we're going to be coming up to the only shower house that they have in the campgrounds, and the playground is right next to the shower house. And we're going to be stopping and taking a look at that. There's the playground. It looks like it's a relatively new playground. And the shower house, it was okay. I don't know if I would necessarily use them, because I don't really need to use them, but I guess in a pinch I would. It was, like I said, it's a Sunday afternoon, so I don't think anybody has gotten in there to clean them, but they weren't too bad. They were your typical state park bathrooms. So we're just going to continue on through this section. Remember, section D and C are not reservable. These are all first come, first served bases. And the outer loop where that camper is at, that is section P still. And then we're going to make our way to the left, and we're still with section C on the left and section B on the right. And I kind of quit, if you notice, I have not labeled each campsite with the campsite numbers. I started doing just the first couple and then the last few, so you can kind of get an idea of where the sites are. AT&T service for cell was okay. Verizon, our friends that were with us camping, they all had Verizon, and they were able to text and get phone calls, but they weren't able to like send out pictures or download anything. AT&T was just a little bit better. It was slow, but it was better than Verizon. And we were able to get TV stations that would come in through the antenna as well. And we're only about, I don't know, 15-20 minutes east of Bloomington, Illinois, where they have all the shopping and stores and all that if you needed anything. And you can see our camper off on the left-hand side on the other side of the tree line. Our friends have been back to this campground since the beginning of May when we were there, and they have told us that all of the campsite gravel pads have all been updated with new gravel, and so I'm kind of anxious to go back and take a look and see what kind of upgrades they've done throughout the campgrounds. Definitely would go back. It's very nice campgrounds. And there we are on the left-hand side. Like I said, sites A are on the left and sites P's are on the right. Also, as you come in, there is, I did notice at the going through this video footage that there is a water spigot as you come in. So if you forget to get fresh water at the dump station, there is one. It'll be coming up underneath them pines there on the left-hand side. And there are also dumpsters as you're going out of the campgrounds. And there's the potable water right there. Time to pack up and go.
What?
Time to pack up and go. Bye guys! Next, we're headed to the dump station and headed for home. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment below if you've been to the Moraine View State Park. And also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and ring that bell for notifications so every time we release a new video, you get notified. And we're just gonna stop here and do our dump and just kind of show you a little bit about, give you an idea of what it's like. They were a very nice dump station. We're able to hook the hose up and do a back flush if you have that capability on your trailer. Here is the potable water. I'm going to show, we had a hard time trying to figure out how to put the water in, but you hook your hose up there and then you have to pull that down, and then the lever on top you have to push down, and that starts the water. Well, our time has ended here at Moraine View Recreation Area. Please give the video a thumbs up. Thanks for watching everybody, and happy camping.